Hello and welcome back to our Lord Criminal Rogue Trader Early Access playthrough. I'm Shadowcoast and welcome to the channel. We are continuing our quest to free Kiava Gamma from Chaos Corruption. We gained a code to this underground, situation. Or I don't know if it's underground, but this area here. And apparently they have this machine that probably almost destroyed our ship in an earlier episode. So we are about to take these enemies out and hopefully shut down this machine. We have a bunch of corrupted tech priests here.
Look no further.
Alright, by the way, why is the crack grenade? So we have kind of a bug here. There we go. Can we not? We're trying to do like an early engagement situation
I am
here.
at your service.
Oh crap. Well, there we go.
I will do my duty. Indeed. It will be done. At your beck and
Alright,
call.
slam that. Nice. Alright, Heinrix.
Natural. I won't object to it. Let's see to it. I won't object to it.
Alright, Pascal. Alright.
Brace yourself, Avalon.
Well, they just like, for some reason their tooltips are wacky. Oh, seriously? Alright, so move here. Here we go. We're gonna overwhelming stratagem
I'm not
this
accustomed
area.
to being ordered around. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
For the throne. Not sanctioned to do this.
Okay.
I won't object to it.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Well done. You're gonna
Notice
run
for the
the
weak.
gun.
I'll do it.
Miss.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Okay.
I'll do it.
We're gonna run the risk. Ow.
I'll be marking this incident down.
In thy light I stand, and thy light I
Heinrix is
crave.
not happy with Argenta.
Doubt is for the weak.
Greatly so.
I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's justice.
Alright.
I need targets, not guidance.
Bastards.
Let's loot first, and then we're gonna figure out what the hell's going on here. Yeah, pack as cargo. Why is our rogue trader freaking out? Alright, here we... Nope, let's grab this one. We'll pack that as cargo. Yeah. Here we... Data vault. Open this up. The massive cogitator grows out of the metal bulkheads like a grotesque tumor. A hollow roar sounds from deep within the metal housing. Whatever spurred the computer into action, it has enough power to supply a main command center. A small command center. As soon as your eyes fall upon the cogitator, you feel a tingling in your temples. Every nook, every component of the machine radiates a sense of wrongness. One that is difficult to explain, but no less palpable for that. It is as though the construct itself defies the laws of physics and perspective. Heinrix makes a warning gesture, his voice ringing slightly with tension, is threaded with discord. Stop, Rogue Trader. That is a creation of the Archenemy. Don't go near it. You have done enough for me and my mission. Don't put yourself at risk now. I like how we're stepping back here. As soon as Heinrix takes another step towards the cogitator, it emits a deafening shriek like hundreds of metal needles driving through toughened glass as though sensing the stranger. Wincing, Heinrix approaches the control panel and bends down towards the screens. Despite the heat clogging the room, you feel an ice-cold breeze. Heinrix is clearly using his psychic abilities to try to fend off the pernicious effects of the Chaos artifact. The omniscience grace has not touched this object. This mechanism was not desecrated but born flawed and unnatural. Iron most profane. Pascal unhurriedly produces a data slate. Initiating observation log. Let not fear stand in the path of knowledge. Pascal, my man. I don't want you to get suckered in. You just said that this thing is an abomination, yet you're going to immerse yourself in it in order to study it. Doesn't the thought repel you? Tech Priest raises an uncomprehending gaze at Cassia. Squeamishness is not a relevant factor. I have conducted the relevant assessments. The risk of spiritual harm is acceptable. The importance of obtaining information is critical. Keep our distance and wait. A minute passes, then another. You watch Heinrix examine the cogitator. His eyes scan the screens, his hands darting from the reel to the lever, sometimes hovering uncertainly over the next switch, which immediately receives a coating of frost. At some point you hear his voice, almost a whisper, barely audible, above the clanging, roaring machine. Sacrifices, more and more sacrifices every minute. Heinrix looks at you, his eyes darken now, appearing almost black in his white face. Hecatomb determinans. The womb of this cursed machine is down on the lower levels. The auxiliary enumerator controls the system for delivering molten waste under the manufacturer's main building. This cogitator is fueled by the energy harnessed from thousands of people who are flowing beneath our feet as slag waste as we speak. But I cannot even imagine the reason for sacrificing all these people. It's inconceivable. We now know why the fabricator prized this monster so highly. The cursed tech priest and his associates created something that went beyond the limits of omniscience power. The omniscience power. This machine is designed to process myriad possibilities using warp sorcery. It has almost finished its task. It predicts the future, Rogue Trader. How is that even possible? Do not attempt to gain any insight into the essence of the machines corrupted by the archenemy, at least not if you value your soul. I've encountered the heretics and mechanical abominations before. Truly fathom their nature is to allow a particle of death onto your heart. Heinrix is silent for a few moments. With the fruit they bear, no matter how important their instruments, the fruit they bear could be useful. Oh hell no, we don't screw around with chaos, people. Heinrix stared stonily at the cogitator string. Yes, let's allow this machine to finish its calculations. I wish to know what precisely the cult's minions are so desperate to see in the future. Perhaps if we were to increase the power, it would finish sooner. Um, so we're gonna cut the power supply. This spawn of chaos has no place on my world. That's right. We don't fuck around. Heinrix fails to stop you in time. Your blow sends the torn cables whipping out in every direction, scattering sparks and droplets of nauseous scarlet slime. Alright, we failed to decide the cogitator's fate. Heinrix bends over the keys and flinches as if an electric shock. His head snaps back unnaturally, and you see his lips moving. Lumens wink in and out of the cogitator, and all its screens explode, showering you in a hail of fragments and releasing the heinous beast that was somehow imprisoned within. A screamer? Holy crap. Well, Heinrix is still with us.
But of course, Lord Captain. Let's see to it. Naturally.
Dodge, he missed.
I won't do that. Alas, no. Let's see to it.
1 damage. Oh god.
Enjoy your luck while you still draw breath. It will be done. At your beck and call. Indeed.
Up, we bugged him out.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. If only that were possible.
Can we not?
I'm afraid not.
Is Argenta like... Are we like debuffed? Stunned. Cannot act. Oh, they're stunned. Okay, so...
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. If I may.
Victory is imminent. I will do my duty.
Alright, I was hoping we get some like wall damage.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Alright. Good dodge.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Ow! Whoa.
Already done.
Abelard, you're kind of damage dealer on this.
It will be done.
Miss!
Indeed.
Malarkey.
Nothing I can't do.
Alright, bulwark stratagem. Definer plus 1 to reflection absorption. Allies 50% reduced damage.
Suits my purposes.
High momentum. I'll put my psychic abilities to use. I'll see
Alright.
our forces obliterated. But of course, Lord Captain.
I don't think we can knock
Let's
him
see
into...
to it. For the throne of glory.
Miss.
Naturally.
Righteous Fury. Basically
I won't
ulted. Heinrix comes closer and holds your gaze. His eyes gleam with naked, scorching rage. What have you done? Years of work, agents, lives, sacrifice to uncover the cult secrets. You destroyed it all in one fell swoop. I did what any loyal servant of the Emperor would. Heinrix is silent for a few moments. Yes, Rogue Trader, you acted as the will of the Imperium dictates to all its humble lay people. It was a mistake to trust that you would see the difference between people like me and people like you. At any rate, Rogue Trader, the Inquisitor will hear about this in my reports.
None shall stand in my way.
What about my report? Are we not done? Alright, well, if you guys are interested to see what happens if we kind of let it process, I might do another alternative video. We'll see. If you're interested in that, please comment. And I can potentially do that. So we are going to... turn this...
New challenge for me.
I think there's more unexplored stuff up here. Yeah, it looks like we explored... I just don't want to hit any traps. I'm kind of wondering if I made the door to open.
Follow my lead.
Anything over here? Card filled with refuse, broken pieces of spare parts, chopped flesh. That's
It's about time.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
goods. 4 armor, dodge penalty 0.5, Psyker's breastplate. Collection +2 against impact damage. This armor reduces the chance of triggering psychic phenomena by 10%. It also grants +20 absorption against. Alright, well, Heinrix, my dude. Oh wow, this is a huge upgrade. Because we have a lower dodge penalty. I like how it tells us where we got it from. What's over here? The curved parts looked... okay.
A new challenge for me?
Alright, that appears to be thoroughly explored based off of Fog of War. We have this door. Oh, let's go.
Tolerate weakness.
What do we have to explore over here? Some goods. I'm assuming that's all crap.
Over there.
Oh.
When the
Okay.
faithful are idle, heresy grows. Carry the Emperor's
If
will
I
as your
have you
torch.
come over here,
Faith without
interactive
deeds
environment,
is
maybe?
worthless.
oh hell yeah, interactive
It's about
environment.
time.
You guys see that? Are there more traps? Alright, an access code we don't have. Okay. What's this? Large device and cargo lift used for transporting parts, or in this case,
I'll
bodies.
lay claim to the stars.
Alright, we don't need to screw around. We already. Oh, so that white kind of fold is a former box that we now exploded. Okay, so oh, there's something up here.
A new challenge for me?
Oh snap! I saw some baddies. Alright, so
Remember, innocence proves nothing.
I guide humanity
no, I'd
between
rather.
the stars.
Do we want to group them?
I noticed something.
Oh,
None shall stand in my way.
there's a trap over there. Oh, there's some goods over here. There's some goods over here.
Follow my lead.
Do we leave loot or something? I feel like get bugged out. Okay, so oh, Chaos Marine. Oh god. All right, I want to be like.
Consult the appropriate treaties on
Do you require inquisitorial approval?
We shall prevail. Victory awaits.
We can't lay down stratagems
Does
beforehand.
something trouble you, Lord Captain?
The Emperor sets my path.
What advice do you seek?
I'm watching your back. Always.
Alright, we are sort of spread out. Alright, the Chaos Space Marine towers over the Tech Priest, bowed head like a dark cliff. He is preaching slowly, almost chanting from the mere sounds of his deep, low voice. You break into a cold sweat as nausea hits your throat. Listen, for my words reveal to you the path from the darkness unto the primordial truth, which has yawned open its gates for wayward souls seeking deliverance from the shroud of lies and torments of enslavement. Your minds have shed the bonds of the dogma that has guided you into the abyss. Accept now the hope granted to you by the greatest of the word bearers. He's a word bearer. Sacrilege here on the soil of the imperial world. Heinrix hisses through gritted teeth. I knew our meeting on Rykad wouldn't be the last, but to run into this anthem here, Kiava did not merely succumb to heresy, rogue trader. Your world is in the clutches of the greatest evil known to Imperium. So apparently stuff goes down earlier in, since we're Act 2 technically. So Act 1, I'll be kind of interested to see how that develops, but we encountered the Chaos Space Marine. Haskiel gazes at his former brethren and whispers dryly, the new sphere signature that effective units have been archived in accordance with the sacred commandments. I will tolerate no heresy and hereby sentence you to categorical disposal without redemption. So we don't F around with chaos. The Chaos Space Marine roars in fury as the Tech Priest turns and charges you as if on cue.
I'll turn you into corpse starch.
Everyone, step aside. But of course, Lord Captain. More trouble than it's worth.
Isn't it the point of charging you to hit somebody? Yeah.
Not sanctioned to do this. I won't do that.
Alright.
The Emperor
put you
is
out
on our
front.
side.
Fortunately, you
For the
can't.
throne. More trouble than it's worth. Alas, no. Let's see.
Oh, jeez. Okay, well, it sort of works. I gotta figure out how the hell to make it work better. Can you?
The enemies of the Emperor will be
there we go.
undone.
My
As the
God.
Emperor commands, I act. Rejoice in battle!
Alright. Oh god, this guy's coming. Holy crap!
Take you.
Are we stuck in a machine? Nice swing. Oh, hold on. What does this do? Ally weapons recoil reduces by half. Wait, where did he? Need to study enemies. I thought he came over here, but I guess he did not. Alright, that nimble dodge is looking good. We're gonna kind of
I shall
bulwark.
not fear.
Hopefully they don't get it.
Nothing I can't do. Already done.
Please be able to shoot.
That is not the Emperor's will.
Oh, son of a gun.
Doubt is for the weak. Guided by faith. I'll do it.
What?
All too easy.
Oh, that sucks. Okay, so
It will be done.
oh shoot, we should have.
At your beck and call. I will do my duty.
Oh, we dodged.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
All right.
I have read tomes of military tactics. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
High momentum.
I'll do it.
Oh, what? No! I thought you were gonna.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Okay.
I am his will made manifest. Faith without deeds is worthless. Doubt is for the weak.
Let's
As the
knock him
Emperor
back.
commands, I act. I need targets, not guidance.
I don't know if he can be
Faith
knocked back.
without deeds is worthless.
The soldier makes a burst fire attack with a current weapon. If the shot attack hits an ally, the shot miss.
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands,
Distracting
I act.
shot.
I need targets, not guidance. Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Alright.
I'm not
We did some
accustomed
good work
to being
there.
ordered around.
My dude.
Naturally.
Oh. He might be permanently glitched out.
But of course. I won't object to it.
I'm a little nervous. We might be losing him.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Cursed armor.
Just a minor setback.
Activating calculated fury algorithm. I'm amending. The old Messiah's comprehends all.
Alright, hopefully that works. So it looks like he's debuffed.
My tactics are flawless.
Duh, you gotta be kidding me.
Suits my purposes. Careful now.
Alright.
It will be done. Indeed.
0
At your beck and
damage,
call.
unfortunate. For one turn, all incoming damage reduces the. That's good, but we don't know if he's gonna be targeted or not. Can we? Nope, line of sight.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Do we get any? No, let's
It will be
focus.
done. At your beck and call. No
Alright,
matter
we're
the
gonna
cost.
reduce it.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. Isn't
Let's
this
try
a job
to-
for the serfs?
Okay.
Let's see to it.
I think you are bugged out permanently.
God Emperor, move through me. Be fire in my heart.
What the hell was that?
Faith without deeds is worthless. I need targets, not giants. Doubt is for the weak.
Advancing.
Alright.
Request approved.
Forge ahead.
We're just gonna try to melee this guy down.
I will do my duty. I'm not interested.
Avalar's the hero of this one.
Not a problem for me.
Missed him. Not great.
Already done.
Victory is imminent. At your beck and call. Indeed.
I'm amending.
Alright, let's see if Abelard can take the win.
Give me strength.
It will be done.
Oh, there's a door over here too. Okay, there was no goods from the Space Marine. That is super disappointing.
What is it, rogue trader?
Alright, Heinrix.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Heinrix, so we took the word bearer down, that's good.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Is there seriously nothing in here? That was anticlimactic.
Follow my lead.
Did we just not do a perception check? Totally empty room.
Victory awaits.
Oh, I wonder if we went in here, we could like blow something up? Potentially? I don't know.
A new challenge.
Grant me the wisdom to
Nope.
perceive.
I'm restless.
Just get her to disarm.
It's about time.
Ow! Perception, everybody? Oh snap, here we go. I think the final battle.
None shall
we're
stand
running-
in my way.
Let's try to finish it off. We might go over to my 45-minute target, but I'm having a lot of fun here.
Do you require inquisitorial approval?
Your seneschal is always there.
Remember, innocence proves you.
We are the spearhead.
Meditation is terminated.
I woke up with a feeling.
Doubt is for the weak.
Do you require an audience?
I'm at your service.
Oh. Fabricator Cubist Delphin. Upon noticing you, Cubist Delphin strains, you hear a clanging and groaning of metal as if the pistons of the Fabricator's augment's body have fused together. His voice is interlaced with disgusting scrapes and screeches. You, the probability of navigating your way, of reaching the inner line was negligible. The primordial truth guards me in my work. Then why is it that this variable has yet to be eliminated? I'll venture a guess. The reason is that I am the venerable rogue trader Von Valentius, conqueror of Coronis Expanse, and you are a talking piece of junk. How dare you slight me? Your insolence is preposterous. No matter, the error will soon be rectified. I saw the strange constructions on the lines of the manufactorum. What mad machines are you creating here? Steel creations destined to serve the designs of the truth. Did you see the elegance of their form, their flawless ergonomics? And those are mere shells. True perfection fills them when they are instilled with the spark of life and granted purpose to bring their wrath upon the heads of apostates. Once this army is assembled, then again, why waste words? You will see for yourself a modicum of the splendor that this stored in the Cronus Expanse. Fabricator strains back and shoulders. You hear a mounting hum as if from some powerful turbines, and then a heavy footsteps and grinding metal against metal. Are you kidding me? Are you effing kidding me? Valkyrie lights out a binary trail. Witness the weapon designed to carry the glory of the true God into the darkness of the Cronus Expanse. My shepherd has sent me one of his iron angels so that his very presence may instill faith and awe in the hearts of his flock. Accept the greatness of the primordial truth, united with the might of the new Kiava, and perish.
Submit, and you'll die quickly.
I will take you down.
Ow. Ow.
Focus. Van Cummings. Focus.
No! Stop it!
Get me a target.
Nothing stands against me.
Alright.
I won't object to it. But of course, Lord Captain.
Alright. Ow. You gotta figure out how to get some of these guys off the map. Jesus. Oh my god. Stop it! Stop it, you bastards!
I will do my duty. Follow my lead.
Can you knock him back? No, you cannot.
It will be done.
Son of a gun.
Someone else can do this.
Alright.
Step aside. The navigator is coming. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
I won't object.
Alright, we got some damage on him, but...
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Alright.
Power resides in the will of the
Let's try to
right.
take out some of these guys. We're just trying to limit
As
the amount of
Emperor
damage.
commands, I act.
Shoot.
I need targets, not guidance. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Nice.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Okay.
I'll do it. I need targets, not guidance. Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act.
We're just trying to make sure we're not grouped up.
All too easy.
Alright.
Nothing I can't do. That's not the Seneschal's job. At your beck and call.
So close. So close.
Not a problem for me.
Alright. 50% less damage from... Oh, there's still a guy back here. Son of a gun.
Scorn the pain.
Oh, Abelard.
Another color has faded.
Let's see you.
Nice.
Someone's death wish is mine to grant. Holy terror, smite your enemies. I won't object to it. Naturally.
Okay. Return to the ship. Cubis poses a direct threat that is in... Alright. C. Delphin pattern Omnicyanax. Now we're going to take a look at that. Shifting combi tool plus 10 to tech use. 333. Alright, pack as cargo.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Pack as cargo.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Well, that was exciting. So, a few things. So, let's just take a look here. 18 to 23, 4 penetration, C Delphin pattern. Got better penetration, so... Alright, the power axe looks pretty cool. Alright, we'll do kind of upgrades later. Alright,
A
so...
new challenge for me.
Oh boy. Be back? Oh no. Sharp pain pierces your head and light dims in your eyes. You smell smoke burning. You feel a wave of nausea. Your legs buckle and your knees hit the metal floor. In that same moment, the manufactorum surrounding you disappears behind a whirlwind of mist, ash, and gray shadows. Struggling against the elements, you can barely raise your head to look ahead of you. Your eyes sting and burn, but through the tears you see it, a colossal silhouette rising above you. The roaring tempest is unable to shake the mighty figure. Try to get a better look. Awareness check succeeded. You squint and wipe away the tears. Uralon the Cruel, and for a moment your vision clears before you stand at a mighty giant clad in dark power armor, lavishly adorned with bas relief of sneering demonic silhouettes and punctured with prayer scrolls. True braziers are mounted behind his shoulders, burning with unnatural blue flames and emitting thick black smoke which curls and twists upward like a funnel. Behind the giant's back you catch a brief glimpse of a crumpled figure bound in chains. The warrior, Uralon the Cruel, the warriors and human are born to you. I am the master of those who have been felled by your hand in the halls of the primordial truth. I am Uralon the Cruel. The souls of my followers return to the fount of power they serve, crying out that I cast my gaze towards the sacrilege. And what do I see? Yet another lackey of the corpse emperor. The giant's voice causes the storm raging around you to die down somewhat, as if the very sound of his voice is enough to make the whirlwind subside. You glance at the huge warrior, notice on his chest a winding azure symbol. The shades of blue seem to glimmer and intermix. I am the master of Kiava. This is my road, not the domain of chaos. Oh, clinging to illusions will do you no good. The rituals have already been performed. The mortals already sing litanies of the primordial truth to decorate the sacrificial altars with their flesh. Kiava, as you call it, is already saturated in the nectar of the truth, the fate that awaits all worlds that would stand in our way. Where are we? Where have you taken me? This is the bridge that connects our minds, created by the will of my slave, whose fate you should be envying. The psyker is useful enough for me to be left alive. You, hardly. What do you want with me? I want you to look upon the one who has disrupted my minions. I want to look upon the one who has disrupted my minions' duties and my master's plans. That warrior from my legion, the fabricator. You think of their deaths as a triumph. However, it is but a minor hindrance to our path. There are other worlds that serve our goals. There are other sources of plasteel and adamantium. Revel in your victory. It will change nothing. Nevertheless, the blood in your veins whispers to the spirits that you warrant a slightly greater deal of attention. Yes. You are a descendant of the rogue trader whose warrant Kunrad Wukdavir was supposed to deliver to me. That worm failed his task because of you. He lost my favor. Could it be that you wish to gain it instead? Do you wish to present your false god's relics to me and serve the truth? Your very blood calls for you to serve the one whom your kind is in its spineless calls the archenemy. What would be the point of such futile defiance? Get on your feet. Succeeded. Conquering the weakness and pain, straining every muscle in your body, you slowly rise to your feet, straighten and stare Erlon straight in the eyes. He smiles, but there is no mirth in his eyes, only malicious curiosity, the kind of which one looks at an insect with its wings torn off. This isn't your first time meddling with the deeds of the servants of chaos. You are on Riken Minorus, and so I want to know if you hold in your hands that which is not yours to hold. And you will tell me yourself. He utters a few words in an unknown tongue over his shoulder. You feel your head being clamped by an unseen vice. You feel your blood start pumping alarmingly into your temples at an increasing pace as the wind is knocked out of you. But then the drumming in your ears quiets and your heart, which was about to leap out of your chest, slows its rhythm. Erlon chuckled. Looks like I'm not the only one who appreciates the value of a pet psyker. I'll make good use of your watchdog when my servants get to you. A gust of wind sweeps Erlon's figure away without a trace. The mist around you begins to dissipate, revealing the dark halls of the manufactorum and leaving behind an oppressive sense of powerlessness. Heinrix standing beside you, white as a sheet, eyes wide, grimacing. The air around him seems to roil. I'm glad he was here. I guess he could have killed him. That could have been a problem. Through the phenomenon passes almost immediately. As he begins to speak, his voice sounds hoarse and crackled. That wasn't easy. Quit dawdling, Heinrix. Abler peeks over Heinrix's shoulder, looking agitated. I can't lose a second rogue trader in such a ridiculous span of time. Oh, your lordship, you've come to thank the throne. I sense the presence of another psyker. Someone made contact with you mentally. They tried to harm you with psychana. I did what I could. At least you look unharmed. Can you remember what you saw? It was a Chaos Space Marine. One of the traitors to the Imperium? I don't think it was he who grasped your mind. I wouldn't have had the strength to go up against a psyker from the ranks of those monsters. He might have forced some mortal to do his bidding. Perhaps it was through the same hapless medium he sensed the deaths of his henchmen. Next looks away and frowns. Such indiscernible power, to have reached out to your mind at such a distance. You said something about Theodora, about how the blood in my veins will lead me to serving chaos. His sergeant, who's been watching all of this intensely, grows pale and makes a sign of a killer to ward off evil. Heinrix looks at you closely, whether with surprise or anger. You're unsure. Then he gives a curt nod. I see. We can theorize later, although I will say, Rogue Trader, that his words do not leave much room for interpretation. The manufactorum around you looks the same as before. The vision maybe the shadows have grown a little deeper and darker. Dust yourself off and continue on your journey through the darkness. Woo! That was quite the episode. Alright. The world's industrial heart has fallen to corruption, but numerous faint box signals from the periphery indicate the planet's small manufacturing clusters survived without succumbing to the heretics. The fate of Kiava hangs in the balance. We're going to purify and restore Kiava no matter the cost. The cleansing of Kiava. The servants of the Adeptus Ministorum heeded the call and began to assemble a holy crusade to purify Kiava. It would take much time and effort to root out every tendril of corruption lurking in the dark corners of the manufactorum. Holy mac and cheese. Alright. Calculating holiness, restoration, profit factor 7. What is this? Mechanisms, weapons, mechanisms. We're gonna do restoration. So the manufacturer Kiava has been damaged and tainted by the procedure of the heretic Delphin, a renowned tech architect. Alright, so we're gonna execute this. Oh wait. Yeah, we're gonna execute that. Well, we have freed Kiava of Chaos Corruption. If you do enjoy this playthrough, please be sure to drop a thumbs up and comment. Your support means everything, and hope to see you in future videos. Shadowcoast out.